things first, right? As he gets the inside control here, okay, if I have the inside control, he can shoot, but once he gets the inside control here, he can shoot. And once he does that, what you need to do is think about forklift arms or Barney arms as soon as you sprawl. What we're going to try not to do, which a couple of people still do, is when he shoots down, is not to like wrap over his belly. Because from here, if he just runs it, I just end up like pulling him on top of me. So I need at least one of my forklifts to go in front of the shoulder, at least one. If it's both, it's fine. But usually it's got to be one or the other because he's got to have like one dominant arm ahead of you. From here, one in front, and then hit that sprawl, get down to your insteps, belly down heavy, and we got like a front headlock, okay? Here. All right, we're going to work like two or three options today. I'm going to come off my, I'm going to come onto my knees here to attack now. But really what I want when we're going for this attack is that the head side hand, so the one that's on the shoulder, is down like the spine, like this. We've done this before, I worked this before a little bit. And like almost turned here. Let's just talk a little bit quickly before we go. If he actually continues to grip my legs here like this, if you just keep throttling back and you're not getting anywhere, what you're going to do is you're going to turn towards his head. You're going to rotate your hips to slide your hip towards his head, okay? So almost pointing your backside at his ear. And that's going to create this problem for him, which separates you. So if he's able to continue to grab here, be strong. Don't think about, put my hands behind my back to do it, so you can see. Don't think about now like sprawling back. Think about turning your hips. Okay, that's one of those drills I think we've done before. Turn your hips left and right. Okay, well, I'm going to come off here to the front headlock just for demonstration, all right? Okay, we're going to start with the Anaconda today. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start to like do this method here. My goal is going to be to get his elbow to his neck, okay? No matter which of the chokes we're going to do today. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use like my elbow like this, okay? To try to catch here. What I need to do is get his elbow away from his knees, okay? We'll work a little bit when we get some timing later on like attacking after, like almost directly as he shoots. But from here, let's assume he's like kind of stuck in this position and we're lodged here. I'm going to use my hand down where it's weakest, which is at the mat, where his hand is weakest, I should say, which is at the mat down here. Okay? Don't try and pull away his tricep, because when he's back here, it's too strong. Get it down at the elbow and crank it back. And what you want to see is your hand coming through so that you can see your thumb. Once you can see your thumb, you got the choke. From here, slide, hand to the bicep. All right? Stand a rear naked choke grip, and I let go. Get-go grip up in here on his back, okay? Now for the roll, don't fall. Instead, pull his hand underneath and dive your head between his knees. Okay? And we're into the finished position now. Squeeze, but walk your feet. Okay? It's Anaconda. Let's have a look again. Probably best from this side for everybody. Let's do from the start. Fights inside control, shoots. There's my sprawl. There's my hip turned towards, away from his head, I should say. And my headlock connection now. Drag his elbow from here. Bring your hand up to connect to his armpit. Make your connection here now with your bicep and your hand on the back, not loose, gripping his back. From here, the last move, the one that kind of people miss out on the most, is suck his elbow down and dive your head between his legs. Suck, dive underneath, and catch it. Squeeze, walk your feet towards, catch it. And that should be the tap, yeah? Everybody happy enough? Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Was anybody here the other night when I poked myself in the nose, no? It's similar to this. I'm going to show you. I'm not going to poke myself in the nose, but I was rolling with Dave, and whatever, I went for a full lock, and he rolled. I tried to roll my head under. My own finger went up my nose, and I was halfway through the roll going, I'm going to have to tap here. I'm going to, like, what's going to happen? My finger's going to end in my brain. Like, this similar position, but like what you don't want to do here, for two reasons, right? I don't want to like roll them on top of my head. First of all, because your finger might go up your nose. It's not pretty unlikely. So obviously I don't want to like crush my own face. and be uncomfortable in the middle of it. And obviously, if you get stuck down there and you're stuck underneath him with his body weight on your head, it's not a momentary thing. If it's a momentary thing when he's rolling through, you can kind of deal with it. But if he decides he's going to bridge up and you're stuck under there, it's very uncomfortable. And you don't want to be kind of out of position. The second reason is that if I go here and he's like heavy and just finishes here, I might not be able to get him over. The momentum is kind of against me. You see, my head's like a brake here, and he might be able to escape. So, first things first, make sure you don't roll on your own head. You don't want your finger to go up your nose. But mainly because you don't want to get stuck. So, pay more attention to where my head goes here. I dive under, and I can talk clearly and evenly to you now, because my head is underneath. And that way, my head doesn't act like as a brake, a curb to stop him from rolling over me. So that's reason number one. Reason number two is the discomfort of it, right? Okay, all good? He's happy with that. Okay, if I go for here now and the guy goes, no way, I'm going to like almost sprawl him, prevent me from going here. I could still go like with enough momentum. But from here, what I just prefer to do, sometimes you can, guys, I'm going to give you two methods. One is I'm going to keep you here like this. And the second one, if you're slightly shorter arms, you're going to connect your hands, okay? I'm going to give you two methods. If you're a long arm like me, or you're working with somebody you can easily get your limbs around, I'm going to sit in like a guillotine, like an Anaconda style guillotine, or from here, won't go. I'm going to connect my hands. I like to make sure, guys, when I connect my hands like this, that this thumb, the choking thumb is up, and I'm pulling up with this, okay? This is like you need like tightness and strength with this one, but the main thing that's going to finish it is actually going to be your position. Okay? It's like an arming guillotine, but more like a head arm choke. Okay? So let's look again. So I hit the sprawl, sucking his elbow back here. Now he's strong. He doesn't want to go. I can feel that. One, step here. Back like a guillotine. And number two. Again, looking at that shuffle hand. Knee going underneath. Good. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Over the same position, but let's go the other direction. So, hand grips, guys. So from here, we work to try and drag back and go this way out this way. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to shoot in this way underneath the tricep. From here, we're going to try and work this with a little timing. I'm going to do it slow, and then I'm going to show you what we're going to try to do after that, right? So it's going to be more like a trap, okay? I'm going to suck this way, shoot the hand through so that I can see my thumb here, gather here, grabbing it here, and I'm just going to stay. And finish here with the darts, okay? So, let's turn around maybe this way. Everybody, see? So I'm sucking the same elbow away, but now this is coming up through here to the side of his neck. What we're looking to do here is just like, I think about shaping, just for you to remember. I need to see my thumb, but I think about shaping around his neck, like here. Just to remember, I need to go close to his neck, okay? Rather than just trying to immediately kind of grab your hands. So from here, you hit the sprawl, shoot, you sit underneath, and just make sure this arm stays underneath you. And you finish there. Okay. We've done this before, like probably you've done the darts like lots of times, so let's do it like this now. So he shoots. That's what we're looking for. So it's like a trap where he shoots and you sit the ball. Are you happy enough with that? You've seen that before. You've seen that choke most of the game. If you haven't seen that choke before, I'll come around. All good? That's what we're looking for now. 3, 2, 1.